Uh, I know I give y'all like a weekly crypto update. Um, so, um, let's see what's going on right now. We had a nice little pullback recently. I could like, let's see what's Bitcoin. So we had a nice pullback. Hit about 73K, 73,000, almost 74,000. I've been giving y'all updates on this since October, pretty much. If we go back to October, let's just go back to October and see where we were then. Gotta go back on charts to understand where you're at now. So go back to about October. So about October last year, we were around it. We were at 25, 26K, between 25 and 27K. As of right now, we are, the price has gone up. This is October. November, we hit 36K. Nice. November, we picked that almost 40K. We hit 38K. December, that's when I started seeing the momentum and the traction. Now I'm gonna show y'all what I look at to really look at the overall trend. And that, for one, if you're talking about making long-term money, hold on, then you really need to look at a 1 minute chart. Hey, hold on, now we got it. Oh no, no, not that. I escaped. There we go. So hard because I'm on the small screen. All right, so it's the daily chart. So if we go back to October, actually, forget that. We need to pull a weekly chart. Go to the weekly chart. That's how you're able to see for the trends. But all right, bet. Okay, now, like I was saying, we go to fucking ad off my screen, and I'm not paying y'all every month to get the ads off my fucking screen. Not happening. Trading view, not fucking happening. Now, anyway, chat, like I was saying before I said really interrupted. This is actually not a good chart to look at because the weekly is. I change it. I want to change. Okay, I think I can still get my point across without that. So if you look back in the day, right? Okay, where is Bitcoin's peak at, right? You got to look behind to see where in the future. So previously, Bitcoin got to what, 65K, then it hit 69K. So to me, if you look, obviously when the market crashed, crypto crashed, and then there was the thing with the what was that? The shit with the crypto, the NFTs and shit. FTX, the FTX scandal, that pushed the price down a lot too. So it went from 69K over the course of 2 years down to 15K. And the whole time I was sitting back, just waiting, because I knew, okay, the public's perception is gonna be, oh, crypto's done. But I can read a fucking chart, so I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can read a damn chart if I can't do nothing else. So I waited, sat on my hands, and waited for my chart to tell me. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna let y'all look through my lens and see what I see. So around November 2022, it hit 15K. This is when I told my bestie, hey bestie, Bitcoin, I told her, I was like, bestie, just wait. I'm gonna tell you when to get in, start putting your money in. It's like, cool. She got in around 17K. Amazing entry. She damn near nailed the bottom. Shout out to my bestie, she's right now. But she's one of the only people that listen to me about crypto. The only fucking person. The only one. I tried to tell my family. I tried to tell my friends. I tried to tell everybody that fucking knew, hey, I'm looking at the chart. This is a very low risk entry because the odds that it goes below 15K and stays below 20K, not very high. And why do I say that? Well, there's this thing called a exponential average. Let me click off before I accidentally click on my bank. But there's a thing called exponential moving averages, which I'm gonna pull those up. pull those up for y'all. So those are basically lines. So say for example, if you want to take the average price or something, you would look at that. Now there is a moving average which moves slower, but I am a trader, so I use exponential, which means it moves faster. So if we pull up, you don't even need a lot of lines, chat. I just want y'all to see how fucking simple this is. Like really, I just really want y'all to see this is not something impossible for you to do as a regular person. It's not fucking rocket science. And I just want to normalize and get y'all used to how simple this can be. All you need is a good teacher, okay? I'm not gonna charge y'all for nothing. I'm gonna teach y'all for free 99, okay? I want to share with you guys what I know. So I'm gonna try to explain this in the most simple way I can. Yo, what's good, Tryon? How you doing, bro? How you doing? So look, chat, okay? So let's say you don't know how to read a fucking chart, right? Okay, green is up, red is down, all right? Green good, red bad, okay? That's all you need to know, all right? Outside of that, if you have two lines on your chart, you don't have to sit there and look at your phone all day. No, you can wait until certain lines cross each other, and then bada bing, bada boom. Yo, Tryon with the 420,000 biddies. Relax. Relax. Chill, bro. Yo, Tryon, I got a crazy fucking story for you, bro. I have a crazy story for you. That I'm gonna tell you in a minute. You already know, I've already explained this. You said just got up 2K. Yo, 2K grind in 2024 is crazy, gang. If y'all are not already following Tryon, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I've been trying to put y'all on for a minute. W streamer, he's killing it out here. Fortnite demon, but a variety streamer as well. And of course, I'm proud of you as always, and I always appreciate you just being a genuine and believing in me and supporting me. A crazy story about that. You weren't here yesterday for this, but I gotta tell you what happened with this one dude in that. But chat, so quick lesson, all right? I told you, you only need two lines. So remember how I was telling you about those exponential moving averages, the lines that chart the average price of something, right? That's what these two lines are. If you can see, I'm trying to zoom in a lot for y'all. You can see this little red line and this little yellow line. I don't know, maybe I can make it thicker so y'all can see it better. IO visibility. Can we make it thick? I mean, the line is kind of teeny weeny. Oh yeah, we can. I don't know why I didn't do this before. It is kind of hard to see the line, not gonna lie. But let me make it more thick so y'all can actually see it clearly. Boom. All right, bet. So one of these lines moves faster than the other, which means when the price goes up, the line's gonna go up faster, and when the price goes down, the line's gonna go down faster. So we have two numbers. That's all you fucking need right now. That's all you fucking need. Okay, so this is the point where if you had someone like me to teach you the basic stuff, you don't need to know how to do all the extra shit. All you do, if you have money, mind you, do not put your money that you need into this, okay? Unless you're a fucking expert like me, don't put money that you need into this shit. That's a bad idea. But if you have money on the side, outside of your regular savings, where you're like, all right, let's have a bit of money that we can grow, you stack that up until the price gets to the right level, and then you put your money, and then you just let it fucking sit there. Okay, so this right here, October 23rd 2023 was the exact day where these two lines crossed each other, and these two lines crossing each other was a big indicator that Bitcoin was not about to go down anymore. It's gonna go up. It might go up and down a little, but these two lines crossing on the weekly chart, this is not a daily chart. This represents, each one of these bars right here represent a whole week, 7 days. So when lines cross on this chart, it means even more than on a daily chart, right? So if we're talking long term, then, and you don't want to touch the money, you just want to let it do its thing by itself, you want to look at a weekly chart because that trend is going to be even stronger. Daily, you can get shook out of those. So October 23rd 2023, these two lines crossed each other, and the price was at approximately The low was 28,000. Now I did do a stream and try to tell people and everything. Some people listened, some people didn't. It's okay. Everybody don't have the extra money to do this, but if you do, it's just something to keep your mind open for the next time that it happens, right? So, what has happened since that day? Where has the price gone since then? Well, the price has gone up almost $50,000 since October 23rd, 2023. And that wasn't really that long ago. I mean, what's that, like 7 months ago, 8 months ago? And look at the difference, right? If you got in at 28K and the price right now is about 69K, that is the price going up over $40,000, which is over 100%, close to 150% gain, close to 200% gain in less than a year. That's pretty fucking good. Because if you're investing in stocks, the most you're gonna get, or a good year in stocks is like your stock going up 10% or 20%, maybe 50%. And a crazy year for a crazy stock, 100%. But niggas be happy with 5% gain on the year, 10%, 15, 20. We're talking big money here, okay? So I'm gonna just show y'all, like, this is what's happened to the price since this date. The green bars is up, right? So from 28K to 36K, 36K to 40K. Yes, it does come back down sometimes, but you gotta be prepared for when it comes back down close to these lines that you're ready to buy. That's basically what the lines mean. The trend on these lines is so strong that when the price does crash, that's when you, if you're not in it, need to be ready to get in. So if you can just look at a chart and look at the lines like this, that's all you need. You don't need to sit there all the time and trade every day. No, you wait until the price goes up and pull back. That's when you make your move. Because look, the price had spiked all the way from 28,000 to, what's this, 49,000 in the course of a month or two. And look, the price did come back down pretty good. You know, it came back down to 38,000, and that was your time to re-enter and get into, or get into it the first time. And look at what happened the next week. It went from 38,000 straight back up. It's just been going up ever since then. 38,000 to 46,000, 46,000. And mind y'all see these lines I got on the chart, right? These little lines, I drew these before the price got to these levels because I can draw support and resistance, right? So I already knew what levels the price was going to go to based off of the old price history. That's why you have to go back and look at what prices was stock or the crypto strong at. So these are levels that I drew based off of what happened previously, right? So they are very good indicators of where the price is going to go in the future. And if it gets above certain levels, then you can expect it to keep going up, right? Like, look at this big red line right here at 46K. According to the old chart history, if we got over that level, then we had a big gap to the next price point at 52,000, 53,000. That's what, that's almost 20%. So even imagine you even got in fucking late. If you could look and tell where the support and resistance was, you could say, okay, you know what? I didn't get in at 28K. I'm gonna get in at 46K because we got another 20% that we can go up to the next level. And what happened? We tried to get over this level before and the price came back down. The next week, the price shot straight to the what? Next level, next resistance level. And then when we got over that level, it took a minute, it took a couple weeks. But then we blasted to the next level, 57K. And I was like, oh shit, like we might keep actually going up. Then it blasted to the next level to 61K. And I was like, oh my God, like this shit is getting crazy. Then it blasted to the next level at 73K, 74K. And if you guys would like to know, all right, Sierra, well, you know what? Where are we at right now? As of right now, I would say if you're not already in, then you need to hold your fucking horses and wait for the price to crash. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna have FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with that unless you want to lose your fucking money. Because what people do, they see the price going up and they're like, oh my God, I gotta get in, I gotta get in. And then the price crashes as it's supposed to. Look at how fucking high this shit has gone in such a short period of time. At a certain point, the price is gonna come back close to this line that I told you about. It's gonna come back to this moving average, which right now is at 46K. But the thing is, when the price keeps going up, these moving averages keep going up. So by the time the price crashes down, the support level might only be at 52K or 56K. You might not even be able to really get back in at 46K, because the big banks, okay, the big banks, hedge funds, companies have all invested into crypto while everybody else was asleep and said it was over. Well, mind you, they were already investing in crypto when Bitcoin hit 60,000 years ago. So think about it like this, right? If the big money was getting in when the price was hitting all-time highs and it crashed after, you know, when it crashed, they put more money into it, right? And they got their average down, right? So to me, once I see, okay, PayPal is investing in Square, those are the people that make Cash App, Square is investing into it, I was like, And then once I saw, oh, they're approving a stock basically that is equal to the price of Bitcoin on the stock market. That was a very fucking big deal. That happened like 2 months ago. So it's like, when you have to like kind of be aware of the news and the context around this stuff. So it's not something you could just, oh, let me just throw my money in it and do. No. You can't do that. You have to stay up to date. Gotta check in somewhat frequently to see what's going on. You gotta know what levels to get out at. You gotta know what levels to get in at. But that's kind of the checklist, really. I mean, I don't really, that's that fucking complicated, because your bank will sit there and give you a message saying, oh, you know, leave your money in the bank account and we'll give you 3% for the year. We'll give you 3% of your money that's sitting in the account. Really? 3%? 3 fucking percent. That's basically canceling out inflation. Our US dollar inflates 3% each year, maybe 4% in a bad year, like where we're at right now. So it's like, basically you're basically keeping the value of your money when a bank gives you like whatever the APY or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't like that shit, because they're charging people more interest by using the money that people have in their bank account. The bank is loaning out money to people that ask for loans from the bank using our money that we have in there. So personally, I don't let my money sit in the bank. Whatever money I need, I can transfer to myself, or I keep a small amount in there to pay for things like quickly. But like, I don't let my money sit in the fucking bank. The fuck is that gonna do for me? It's gonna lose value. So as of right now, if I were to diagnose, want to get into Bitcoin, for one, I would tell you, do not choose Bitcoin, choose Ethereum, because Ethereum has way more room to go up. And I will show y'all the chart for that one, because, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all that one, because to me, Ethereum has more room to go. Ethereum has gone up a lot. However, it has not gone up nowhere near as much as Bitcoin has yet. Ethereum has a lot of room. I'm talking right now, it's at 3,378. Ethereum, when it gets going, okay, let me just put it like this. When Ethereum goes up the amount that Bitcoin has gone up, the price will hit 6,000 to 7,000 when it makes the same move that Bitcoin is made. So like for Bitcoin, I'm gonna show y'all what the next levels are, so y'all can see it. But I mean, it does still have some room to go up. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but to me, it's like, you have to be realistic. Now look, the next move though, the next move of Bitcoin, don't sleep now. Don't think that, oh, it's just not gonna do nothing. This is all relative, right? Because y'all, it still is gonna go up another like, we're talking about Bitcoin going from where it's at 69K to 100K. That's not bad. That's not, what is that, 7, 14, 21, 28, 40% over. It's over 40%, but Bitcoin will go up another 40% plus on its way to 100K. So that's not fucking peanuts. Now don't get it twisted, but Ethereum is gonna probably go up, let's just say 100%. So what I would do, I would have Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I would have majority in Ethereum because it's gonna move up more, and then another percentage in Bitcoin. like just have both. But I would have more weight in Ethereum because it has more room to go up. So like I'm gonna just show y'all what the Ethereum chart looks like because I'm excited about this one. I'm geeked about this because I can already see what the fuck is about to happen. Hey, all you gotta do is be patient, chat. All you have to do is be patient with some of this shit. Cause when it gets going, it's gone. It's gone. So let me just show y'all this Ethereum chart right quick. So this is a 1 month chart. So it's gonna take longer for this to play out. But if you are watching these levels and you can get in when the price comes down, you can't be scared when the price come down. The price come down, you gotta be ready to get in that shit because it goes back up really quick. So okay, so Ethereum, when it came down, it went below 1K. It hit $883. It peaked at 4,951 in 2021. Pretty good, pretty good. Now obviously if you could have got it down here at 800 something, that would be phenomenal. I got in around 2K because that was the level that I saw where it's like, all right, it's ready to go. So I got in around 1,800, 2,200 ish, so basically 2K. So if you look here, basically the funny thing, Bitcoin has already crossed this all-time high before. The all-time high on Bitcoin in 2021 was 69,000. It already passed that and went to basically 74,000, right? So it went almost 10% higher than its all-time high. If you notice, chat, Ethereum has not even hit its all-time high from 2021 yet, which means it's what we call lagging behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader. It's the bigger name. Everyone knows it. But what's going to happen when Bitcoin price keep going up to 70, 80, 90,000? They're going to be like, damn, I'm late to the party. We're close to 100K. Let me put my money into Ethereum so I can get a bigger piece of the pie, right? But if you're thinking ahead, you can get ahead of those people. You can get ahead of the crowd before they start piling in, because once it crosses 5,000, do y'all see the next level in this? Y'all see what the next level is? When it gets past 4,951, which is the other all-time high, do y'all see the gap between this level and the next level? Do y'all see this big ass gap? Maybe so y'all can see a little better with, maybe you can tell a little more from here. So currently down here, we're down here, which 3,600. If you're still below 3,600, you still got a pretty nice chance to make some bread off of Ethereum. We're still below that right now. The price came back down. Price went down to like 3,000 pretty much the other day, and we're already 10% plus up from there. So it's like, I'm just trying to put y'all onto these levels so that you can know, at least have the numbers in your mind. So if you do think about it, get in at where to get out. Now, like I said, y'all see, this is the level. I'm telling y'all, 4,950. When it crosses that, and it will very soon, the next price level is 7,000. Chat, are y'all understanding the percentage gain on that? Okay, from 5,000 to 7,000 is a lot of money. Okay, let me do the math for y'all. Quick math. 10% of 5,000 is 500. How many times can 500 go into 2,000? 4 times. That's 40%. 40%. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. That's $2,000 and $50,000. $50 between the previous all-time high in Ethereum and the next level that is gonna magnetize and it's gonna gravitate to that level. So I'm saying, chat, and mind you, we're not at even at 5,000 yet, y'all. We're still fucking 10% away from, we're like 15% away from 5,000. So that's literally between where we're at now and 7,000. That is over 50% price to be gained between there. Who doesn't want to make 50%? And let's say you get into Ethereum, right? Let's say you get in here where we're at right now. We're at 3,382. Very good. Mind you, hold on, chat. My math is fucking off. My math is not even on right now. Hold on. Let me actually like give y'all a more accurate percentage. So we're at 3,000. Let's just round up to 400, right? So, okay, let me do quick math. I don't like using calculators. So 3,300, no, 3,400, right? So 340 is 10% of that. So between, let's just say 4,000 minus 3,400 is 600. So that is almost 20% between where we're at right now and 4,000. That's not even 5,000. So like we are almost 20% away from the price hitting 4,000, right? And by the time we get there, I mean, shit, I kind of want to just do the call it the day. I'm gonna just do this, right? Let me pull up my kite. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I just want to see the actual numbers so I can give out concrete percentage. So let's just do 7,000 minus 3,400. What is that? 3,600. Okay. So y'all, the math on that, the amount to be gained between where we're at now and where Ethereum is going to go after it hits 5,000, that is almost 100%, y'all. I don't know if y'all are able to like see the math on that, but we have $3,600 to go before we hit the next level, the next price target on Ethereum. We're at 3,400 basically right now, guys. We have 3,600 more to go before we get to this level up here, 7,000. You guys, that is 100% gain. 100% gain. It's an easy lick. It's an easy lick, bro. I don't care if it's $20 you put into this shit. I don't care. But like I said, the math on this makes more sense than Bitcoin if we're talking about where you're gonna gain more money. And then if you're into advanced trading investing strategies, then you could compound your gains and go, let's see. All right, so I made some money here. So let's just say, all right, I got in Bitcoin, I got in Ethereum at 3,000, right? I got in at 3,000, so that's somewhere around here, right? So from here to where the price is now, that's 10%. Cool. I'm taking my 10% out, and I'm gonna wait for the price to come back down here. I'm gonna reinvest that money that I took out back into my position. So I basically just took some gains. Let's say I put $100 in this shit, right? It goes up 10%. I just made 30 bucks. Take that 30 bucks out and wait for it to go back down. And when the price go back down, I put that $30 that I made back into it. Now I just have $130 invested, where I just got $30 basically for free, put it back in, and now when the price goes up, I have even more money to gain. So now when I make another 10%, I'm not just making $10 off of my 100, I'm making $13. So then it goes up another 10%. Cool. I just made, what is it, $13. It go from $13 to $26. You know what I'm saying, chat? I mean, this is a lot of fucking math and numbers, so if you don't get it, I understand. But it's called compounding gains, using the money you make to make more money. And imagine, let's just say you're saving $50 a month, right? You save $50 a month for 10 months, you got 500 bucks. You make 10% off of that. You just made another $50. All right. So let's just say if you got $500 to start, and then you're able to make 50% off of that, you went from 500 to 750. Let's say when you got the 750, you took your $250 out that you made and put it to the side. Wait till the price goes back down to put your 250 back in. So you're not just letting the price go up and down without touching your money. You're taking the money that you made and putting it back in when the price goes low again, so that when it does go back up, you're making even more money without putting new money in. So it's that's when we start getting to the more advanced, more technical, like to say complex ways of doing this shit, right? So like that's the type of stuff that you can do once you master the basic stuff. That's what I do. It is very extra. It takes a lot of time. It takes you looking at the charts all the time. It takes you having your numbers laid out. You knowing what price to get in at and know what price to get out at. But think about that, chat. You literally don't even have to add new money to the account, and you can still make more money just off of reinvesting the money that you made. So say something like, I know Trine is in Shiba, right? So say something like this, chat. I was actually looking at this before, but I just didn't like how much the price moves on this, so I chose Dogecoin. So I was looking at this when it was 8. It was at, let's just say 8, right? The price went from 8 to 45. Let me do the quick math for y'all. That is, guys, 8 goes into 45, if I'm not mistaken, 5 times. So the price went up by 500% from when I looked at it last year. And I was like, I don't know if I want to get in that, right? Yes, I know what's going on, Trey. But yeah, so the price went from $8 to 45, right? So if you got in at 8, you just made 500%. Now this is what you do. You don't just let your money sit in there and you're up 500%. What do? You take all the money that you made. The only money you leave in there is what you put in. So let's say you put $50 in there when it was at 8. It goes to 45. How much money you got? You have $250 now. Okay, you want to leave some money in there to make some more? Fine. Take all the money out that you made, which would be 200, and put that to the side. Now you got the $50 you put in. That's not a risk no more. You made all your money back. You made 5 times your money back. So at that point, right, you can go and take that 200 you made off of 50, because you're up 500%, and go put it in something else, right? So now you're compounding your fucking money. Take it out of something risky like this and put it in something more slow, like Ethereum, like Dogecoin. So now your money's working for you. You got free money, and now you're investing in something else. And when that goes up, you're making even more money off the free money you got. But this is what rookies do. Rookies make the mistake. Oh, I'm up 500%. I'm gonna wait for it to go to 1,000%. We've all been there. We've all been there. If you even attempted this, you've been there. But this is where being a veteran and having years under your belt helps, because you go through that trial and error. You go through making and losing the money, and you kind of learn from it. If you learn the actual fucking lesson, you know what I'm saying? If you learn your lesson, then you see, oh shit, I can't do that. When I make that much money, I need to take that out. I need to take that out my account altogether, so I don't even get tempted to put it back and lose that shit. Or so I don't even get tempted to let it sit there and think, oh, I'm up 500%. Well, let's wait for it to go up 1,000%. Let's go for 2,000. Man, this money comes and goes so fast that you need to know how to get in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And that is when you get to a point of mastery, to where you can multiply your money over and over and over and over and over again without even adding new money. So imagine you're a person that invests. You put $100 a month to the side, right? If your account goes up 100% or 200%, and you're still doing your monthly investment, bro, you're able to save so fucking much money. You're able to save so much fucking money, because then it's like you might even be able to put less for that budget and invest in something else that you're trying to do. All right, I was putting 100 a month, but my investment's doing so good, I'm making 20% a month, so I can just invest 50 a month, from my paycheck, and then put 50 into something else you're trying to do. So it's like it's a lot of options when you go down this route. It's just that you need to be around somebody that can think the right way and guide you along the way, and help you not make mistakes that they made. And that's really the best way to like go about this. So I'm saying, people that want to learn about this, I'm here to teach you guys. Or if y'all want me to look at a chart, I can look at the chart, tell y'all what I see, and tell y'all what levels to look out for. You write it down, type it in your phone, and you don't really got to think about it. you know, because the levels are impeccable. I mean, just look at this. Look at the levels I drew on Shiba. I did trade it briefly, but I got out because I didn't like how risky it was. But look at my lines that I drew. The lines are on point. They're on point. This is, mind you, I drew these lines before it even got to this price. But look at how impeccable the line works is. Okay, I looked at the chart previously, and these are the lines I came up with that are support resistance. Once we get over this level, here's the next level. What happened? We blew past that. Once we get past this level, here's the next level. What happened? We went up there, we blew past it, and came back down where? Below this line. And what happened? The price went down a little bit. And where'd it go next? That same line. And when it gets over this line, guess where it's going? Wherever the next fucking area is. I gotta look on my chart to see, but hold on, let's see where the next level is on Shiba. Let's just say, see, it gets kind of skibbity around here. I will have to go to daily because it look a little, there's not a lot of price history. It's not a lot of price strength in this area, so it makes it a little harder, but not impossible. You just gotta know how. So I would say the next area to look for would be, it's 40, and then after 40 it is, okay, we can go here 53, and then after that it's, sorry, it's getting a little different, but I mean, it's so fucking easy to do, like, get the of it. And then the next level after that is 66. Will it get there? I think so, because I think crypto's gonna have such a great year that all the people that's not in the main cryptos, they're gonna try to run up a quick bag on these smaller ones that make more money, but they are a lot more risky. But if you can get in and get it out, you can have those trades where you're making 200, 300, 500, 1,000% easily. I'm up over 100% on Dogecoin. Like, I started getting into this shit when it was at, I think it was like 7 cent, right? So I've traded up and down, you know. I haven't just let the shit ride because I've compounded my gains, but I've been looking at it since it was around 7 cent down here in well, honestly, it was kind of back here. When I saw it kind of do this in July, I was like, ooh, okay, it's moving. So, you know, in Dogecoin's run is coming. Don't sleep on Dogecoin. The run is on the way for Dogecoin. Okay, I'm trying to keep y'all in the loop with this shit. Hold on, where is I'll give y'all a little preview of what Dogecoin's, bro. Dogecoin's about to go up insanely, bro. Hold on, get the more accurate shit. Okay, here we go. So Dogecoin did have its little pullback, but you can't expect shit to not come back down. You can't expect that. Now, this is why I'm fucking geeked about Dogecoin, bro, because it hasn't even really blasted off like Shiba has blasted off already. Dogecoin is still a sleeping giant, okay? So as for Dogecoin, once we get over that, what's this level, 22 cent, 23 cent, going to 26, 27, little blue area. And if we get over that, we're going to 32 cent. And the thing is, you need to have these levels because once the casuals start putting their money in it, they be late and they be wanting to not miss out. So they just start throwing their money at it, and the price can go up from, it can go from 20 cent to 32 cent in a day. Really, it could go from 32 cent to 50 cent like this. So it's like, if you're not prepared and you don't know the levels, then you're just not gonna be able to take advantage. You're just blindly throwing your money into stuff, and you're gonna say, oh, this crypto shit sucks. It's like, no, it doesn't suck. You just don't know how to read a chart. You know, that's all it usually comes down to. And I don't say that in a way that's like condescending. I say it because it's easy to learn how to read a chart if you are learning from the right person. And that's why I want to break the information barrier, because it's not that complicated. But it does take you know how to navigate your own. So that is our weekly crypto update. guys have any questions, let me know. If y'all want me to look at any charts, let me know. But that is where we're at as of right now. So long story short, to summarize everything, Bitcoin will be hitting. Oh, don't sleep. Bitcoin will be hitting 100K very soon. And I just want y'all to think big picture, okay? Because do y'all know what the analysts are predicting the price to be? Like, let's think long. Let's go away from thinking like right now, short term. Let's think big picture. Analysts are talking about $1 million per Bitcoin. And there is this event coming up on April, I think 18th or 20th, called having it, like, you know, when you take half of something. So basically they're gonna limit the supply of Bitcoin. If you know anything about supply and demand, what happens when supply goes down? The demand goes up. So we can expect a nice little boost within the next week or two. So hey, I'm trying to keep y'all in the loop. Don't be surprised when the price spikes up from 70,000 to 80,000 to 90 to 100, because they're anticipating Bitcoin at some point to reach 500K per Bitcoin and 1 million per Bitcoin. So it's like, yes, it does seem like things have moved kind of fast, but you gotta understand this has been something in the works for a very long time, that a lot of people with a lot of money have put their time and energy into making sure things work out for them. And you can be sure most of the time when big money puts their money behind stuff, it's usually gonna work out. You just gotta know when to get in, how not to lose too much money along the way. But if you're riding the wave with them, you're probably not gonna. So it doesn't mean that there's no risk. It just means strategic. And you need to think big picture, because if we're talking like long term, the sky is the limit. On the sky is the fucking, there's no like, there's no limit on the price, guys. It just isn't. It isn't. So that's where we're at in Bitcoin. Ethereum, I'm telling y'all, we're at 3,000, almost 400 right now. Don't worry about the price right now. It will hit 7,000 at some point. And when it hits 7,000, next level is gonna be 10,000. So think big picture, we're talking about a 200% increase. Not too shabby. When it comes to Dogecoin, at a certain point, this bad boy is gonna get back to $1. Right now it's a little under 20 cents. So if you can get the price back down at like 13 cent, 10 cent, 11 cent, if it crashes all the way down there, pick some up. Fuck it, throw some money into it. Because if it does hit $1, you're gonna be up 1,000%. So, and then and we're just saying $1. It can go past that at a certain. Don't think it's gonna happen soon or anything, but we're thinking big picture. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at. And the last update is for Solana, which my Robinhood users, they still don't have this on there. I don't know why. But Solana, don't sleep on this one. And you guys, if you have crypto, y'all might want to get a crypto wallet at a certain point, so that you can have more control over your money and have more options for cryptos. Because Solana, to me, this is the sleeper. This is the fucking sleeper. All right, I got into this one around $82 after it blasted off from $8 to 100. I got in at 82. Right now it's at 180. I've already taken my money out that I made with. So when it hit 200, I took my $82 out that I made and I put it into Ethereum, or I put it into Dogecoin so I can make more. And I've already made some off of that, right? But the next level on Solana is basically $320. Basically, I think Solana might be able to get to 500 first Solana coin, honestly. But as of right now, it keeps trying to get over that 200 level, and I'm telling y'all see what level is next on the chart after it gets past 200. 199. Next level is 317. Pretty nice. Pretty fucking nice. That's what, 50%, I think. So those are all the ones that I see potential in. But you know, you guys have the information. Now it's up to y'all on what y'all do with it. But rant over. I'm getting back to GTA, but you know I gotta drop some gems for y'all on this shit to make sure that y'all are in the loop. I digress. All right, back to the game. All right, say hell yeah, that's showing up 10% today. Yeah. I mean, shit, I can't even see my. I can't stand Kraken because they don't be showing me like what percentage my stuff is up. I can just see the dollar amount. But I wish they would show me my percentage because I like looking at that shit. I like looking at the percentage. I like to see what, oh, what's the percentage gain since I put it in. You know, I like seeing that.